Welcome back to the channel, guys. Warstew here. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the red button just below. So let's get into this video. So what's been happening over the last few days to a week is they've been filming Shang-Chi. I know, they've not even revealed the full list for Shang-Chi movie, but they're already filming it, yet they've not officially revealed the script yet. Okay, they're never going to reveal that, but they've not officially revealed everyone in it. They've revealed literally a few characters. So what is interesting is I did a plot leak video going over Shang-Chi. I will leave it in the link in the card right at the end of the video and place it over right now. So that plot leak, I got a lot of comments saying, yeah, but that movie's 2 years away, but they're also filming it. Spoilers. So it is interesting that they are filming that movie already. That will be the first movie coming out in 2021. It is a long way off, but I believe that Shang-Chi movie is going to change how we perceive the Marvel MCU, because the MCU is going to have to change massively. So, also in the news, at the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X or a Nintendo Switch if we ever make it to 100,000 subscribers. So we are hearing some story. Okay, no guys, I can't make out it's a story. So what is going on, guys, is the standard rumors going around. Avengers 5 is going to come out in 2023. I'm like, really? Okay, so you do some digging and there's literally no evidence, but let's just kind of entertain this idea. So, informed by the same sources, the same one that told us Black Widow was getting a sequel. I mean, is that factually true? Black Widow's getting a sequel. Okay. I really find it interesting, guys, when websites say the same source that said this. Marvel's current plan is to get the new Avengers film in the cinema in 2023. It's important to stress that things could always change. Okay. What I want to teach you guys is when a website says things can always change, take it with a pinch of salt. Now, I'm reading this off a specific website, but I don't want to give them a shout out because I don't do free brand deals. So essentially, it's like they are giving you a reason not to question their source. So, as we previously reported, Avengers 5 will be a featured revamped roster known as the New Avengers, consisting of Captain Marvel and Captain America, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Jane Foster, Thor, and Scarlet Witch, and Shang-Chi, etc. So what is interesting here, guys, is websites say they reported. Here's a spoiler for you guys. Literally everyone under the sun reported this. I don't like it when websites take the hindsight and go, yep, we reported that, we had the scoop on that, but you also literally said 100,000 different other things that never happened. So guys, just validity. We get it. There's going to be an Avengers 5 movie. Literally, Kevin Feige said straight after San Diego Comic-Con 2019, back in July, that yes, they are building up to something. So, and then they go, our sources, the same ones that also revealed Marvel was doing a She-Hulk back in April. Literally every website reported the same story. Nova movie is now in active development, which was confirmed. Not really confirmed, was it? So that is literally the whole story. And then the story gets thicker and thicker. The plot gets thicker. Well, not really, guys. It's a slow day for Marvel news. Come on, it's slow. We don't have a movie till May next year. It's slow. Of course, a small-scale MCU film is still pretty big. So it might be just a planet is in danger rather than the whole universe. It may also point to the cast being slightly easier to assemble than the ever-growing group of stars featured in last one. So guys, this is just literally saying, we don't have any info, guys, but we're going to report this like it's factual news. And then it's like, yeah, this could subject to change. Whenever an article, guys, says subject to change, it's like, well, that's like when you take a phone contract out and it's subject to change based on inflation. So realistically, you don't know anything. It's subject to change. It's a small. Okay, guys, seriously, come on, down in the comment section. You know what website I'm referring to. So, what is good, YouTube? Let's kind of break this down. So, do you really think we're going to go from EndGame to Secret Wars? Okay, seriously. EndGame, Secret Wars. Secret Wars invokes Fantastic Four, X-Men, Deadpool, Warstew, the House of... It literally invokes everyone. Galactus, the Living Tribunal. Literally everyone. We're not going to go from EndGame, the biggest movie ever. It was that big they had to split Infinity War into 2 different movies. Do you really think we're going to go from no Avengers movie to that? So guys, what is worth noting is the Spider-Man deal. It's going to be up. So obviously Spider-Man's got its movie in 2021, right? And in the current state of the deal that they made public knowledge is we only have 2 appearances Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Okay, we know he's the only hero in the cinematic universe that can go across the multiverse, and it is confirmed. Well, not really, but he could go over. I mean, Kevin Feige said he can go over to other universes, so it is presumed he will be in Venom 2. So you should believe already that that comes out in 2021. So they're going to have to get this cameo role or team-up movie in sometime in the DMs after that. So you're talking 2022 or 2023. Now, I hate it when websites say they've got the exclusive scoop. Yeah, bro, you've also got the exclusive scoop on every single thing that's happened in Marvel Universe because your source said this. Literally every source has the same source. And it's interesting how a certain... Well, what's interesting, guys, it's always the same writers bashing out new scoops every day. Avengers 5 will reportedly release in 2020 and will be smaller in scale. Of course it's going to be smaller in scale. I don't even know why I'm covering this. Avengers 5 does drop in 2023. Though, that should be manageable. Wait for fans. It's only 4 years away. That's an extra 12 months because the 3-year time gap. Age of Ultron and then Ultron and Infinity War. Kevin Feige has already confirmed that the Avengers will regroup. Okay, that's literally the only evidence in this whole article. The Avengers will regroup and get a new movie eventually. Too promising that the lineup will be totally different. Yes, we know my boy Kevin Feige has already said the next Avengers movie is going to be totally different. So guys, I'm reporting this story, but there isn't really much to report. There's a rumor going around that it's coming out in 2023. I think it will come out in 2024 personally, but it's not my scoop. I didn't write it. So, given that, the same source who told us the Inhumans were being rebooted in the MCU, guys, everything's being rebooted. The Inhumans, Fantastic Four, X-Men, War Stew, except for Deadpool, everything in the Fox franchise is being rebooted. So, I didn't want to report this story, but seeing as I'm a content creator and this is a field we like to talk about, I thought I would cover this story. So also in the news, guys, no one knows what's going to happen in Avengers 5. So what is interesting here is you could go, yes, Secret Invasion, Captain Marvel 2 is actually going to be Avengers 5. Well, they could do that, but that wouldn't really be smart business. The first movie made $1 billion, but Disney bought ticket sales. Disney kind of inflated it and made it look like it did better. Well, not really, because the Captain Marvel Blu-ray sales also blew up. So Avengers 5 is not going to be Secret Invasion. But so-and-so said Avengers 5 is going to be Secret Invasion. No, it's going to be Secret Wars. No, it's going to be Attack of the Clones. No, that's Star Wars. I know. It's not going to be Age of Galactus. Guys, these are all rumors. This website, I mean, it's interesting. It's laughable. Avengers 5, really? I mean, seriously, guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in the thumbnail at this point. But what is interesting is, yes, there will be an Avengers 5 movie. But it's not being confirmed. Now, I'm hearing it's being confirmed by some insider that has not actually confirmed it if you read what they say. And because this is content, we're going to read it. So, to the shock of no one, they won't do another event like EndGame for 10 years. Obviously, they're not, like I said, guys, it's going to cost too much money to make Secret Wars. Disney has lost a lot of money. No, they haven't, War Stew. Yes, they have, War Stew, because they've just bought Fox. The Star Wars franchise isn't doing very well. The Star Wars ride at Disneyland isn't doing very well. They've invested so much money into Disney streaming service that I read an article on, I think it was Forbes, that said it's going to take Disney to 2024 before it can recuperate the money. Do you realize how much money Netflix put into, obviously, the Netflix service? Billions, right? They're going to have to put billions into the streaming service. So they can't do something like that. The wage bill will be crazy. They've got to introduce the Fantastic Four, X-Men, War Stew. They've got to introduce all these up-and-coming roles into the franchise. Avengers 5 / New Avengers, pretty much confirmed to be a smaller movie with a smaller team like the first two. So this is from insider Daniel KRP. I mean, to be honest, guys, this is one of the only insiders that I trust. He's pretty literally, he is legit. One of the few insiders I endorse. I endorse this insider. But to be honest, if you do click on the article from cinemabland.com, that's not really what they're saying. They're not saying it confirms that it's going to be smaller. I mean, Marvel won't deliver Infinity Saga level story for one, according to EndGame producers. So my problem here is the producers don't really have control over what EndGame, what Marvel essentially is doing next. So essentially, they can say, all right, I'm going to skip half of it. It says, if we could do that level 10 years later, so I think it'd be a dream to continue doing that. I build upon the MCU connective tissue that we have. And now with obviously our Disney Plus side, and this shows how our characters are venturing into that world and how that's going to lead to the future and more franchises and more stories and more properties and their creative connective tissue to the rest of the MCU. It would be amazing to do something like that in 10 years. So they're not actually confirming that we're not going to get a massive scale for 10 years, but just use common sense, guys, because you think they're going to go from no Avengers movie to a massive scale. Galactus is going to eat the whole universe. The Beyonder is putting every villain versus every hero. They're not going to jump. They need to build the story first, guys. Even if it doesn't take 10 years, there needs to be some creativity, there needs to be some development inside the MCU. So I was going to talk about other things in this video, but it's already long enough, guys. So let me know down below what you think, guys. Is it coming in 2023? Has that website broke another scoop? I really wish this story's wrong, because like 2023, why don't you say 2021? You can literally put any number on that and someone will believe it. The problem with the internet, guys, is literally anything in your title people believe. And websites can bash articles out really fast, faster than a YouTuber can make a YouTube video, because you've actually got to put a lot of thought behind, you know, the process of making a video. You can't just like bash out 25 videos a day, sadly. So what is good, guys? Let me know down below. Do you think this movie's come out in 2023? It will essentially be something like the Young Avengers or the New Avengers, and primarily this could be how they kill Spider-Man out of the MCU, if that's what they want to do, because we know essentially the MCU and the Spider-Venom verse, I guess, is going to be one realistically, but it is going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. So guys, if you have missed it, I did do a Terminator Dark Fate movie review and explain spoiler. I understand it doesn't come out in America to the 31st of October, which is ironically my birthday, Halloween, so I'm expecting loads of nice comments on Halloween from you guys. So yeah, check that out. It is spoilery based. I will leave it at the end of the card video. It will be cool if you check it out. I will be doing more movie based reviews on this channel. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.